Welcome to the 2019-2020 FHJHS Sports Awards. First of all, I'd like to thank the administration, Board of Education, parents, coaches, and athletes for the time and effort they give to the Flora community. This is a very unique situation, and the landscape of interscholastic athletics will be ever-changing. It gives a better appreciation of watching our athletes compete and work together when it's taken away. Hopefully the day will come when we can once again go to the ball field, to the gym, to the football field, and to the track to watch our kids compete again. As coach, I am going to first talk about 6th grade boys basketball. My 6th grade boys basketball players were Benny Allen, Delaney Bullard, Calvin Cockleisure, Tyler Dean, Kyler Dennis, Jeffrey Dotowich, Leighton Files, Noah Hatcher, Parker Helm, Tyler Hill, Ian Jones, Logan Keach, Brendan Landreth, Mason Lovett, Isom Lusk, Hayden Prather, Andrew Shelby, Draven Taylor, Lane Treat, Carter Walden, Michael Weaver, Lance Widener. This group of athletes showed a great ability to compete and to improve as the season went on. Highlights of the season were a second place finish in the Red Hill tournament and also being able to compete pretty much in every game that we were in. This group has a lot of promise if they decide they are going to work at the game, but just like any other sport, you've got to put in the time and effort to improve ball handling, all the little things that go with the game of basketball. Hopefully those kids will keep improving and they will have the opportunity moving forward if they just so desire to stay with the game of basketball, but it's going to take some effort if they want to keep going. Thank you very much.
I'm Jamie A. Shrike, and I am the coach for the 6th grade girls basketball team as well as the softball team. I'm going to start out by going over the 6th grade girls basketball team. We had a really good season this year. We had a winning season. I only had 11 girls play, and they worked very hard together, practiced well together, and they came together really well as a team to give us such a great season. All of these girls will each be receiving a certificate. Those girls are Kyra Allison, Ella Kamen, Leah Jones, Hallie Kitley, Gracie Lewis, Maddie Moore, Caroline Aish, Ava Patridge, Raina Persinger, Jalen Smith, and Lori Vaughn. I'm very proud of these girls, and I hope to see them next year continuing in basketball as 7th graders. Now I'm going to move on to my softball awards. I want to start out by thanking my coaches this year. Erin McGrew was my assistant coach, and Ashley Jones was my volunteer coach. They both made the season go so much smoother, having their help, and I just am grateful for everything that they did do. Softball, we have 6th, 7th, and 8th grade girls that all play. We have a JV and a varsity team. Most of the time, our games were together. There were some times where JV had to travel to one game and varsity traveled to another, and we had some parents that helped out in those situations, and I want to thank them as well. I'm going to start out with recognizing my 6th grade girls. We had Desiree Hancock, Maddie Moore, Hallie Kitley, Jillian Ganji, Caroline Aish, Ava Patridge, Emma Hudson, Raina Persinger, Leah Jones, Gracie Lewis, Ella Kamen, Macy Blake. For our 7th grade girls, we had Peyton Campos, Ava Darrow, Caden Shager, Jaden Carter, Isabel Holman, Riley Ross, and Reagan Lewis. And for 8th grade, we had Katherine Jennings, Briley Eade, Kennedy Craze, Emily Friend, Madison Slover, and Ella Borcherding. All of my 7th and 8th grade girls will be receiving a varsity letter. And then I also have Hallie Kitley, Leah Jones, and Maddie Moore that will be receiving their varsity letters as well. All the girls will also be receiving a certificate. But with that, I want to go over I have 5 awards that I will be handing out for softball. I'm going to start out with my offense award, and this girl led our team in batting average, and she also led our team in RBIs, and that is Catherine Jennings. She had a batting average of .564, and she totaled in 15 RBIs for the season. Next, I'm going to do my pitching award. My pitching award is going to Hallie Kitley. She really stepped up this year as a 6th grader. Pitching is a very mentally challenging position, and when you're pitching against 8th grade girls who have just a little bit more experience, it can be very challenging, and Hallie did an excellent job for us this season, and I was very proud of her. She ended the season with 130 strikeouts. Next, moving on to my stolen bases. That award is going to Leah Jones. Leah is very quick on the bases, she's very smart on the bases, and she led our team with 38 stolen bases for the season. My next award is my leadership award. Leadership is something that we kind of struggled with this year. None of our 8th grade girls were really just outspoken and dominant. So we really worked with them trying to get someone to step up and take that leadership role. And as the season went on, we finally had one girl that I felt like stepped up just a little bit more than others in being vocal and encouraging girls and trying to bring the team together when we were struggling and down, but then also being excited and pumped up when we were doing good. My leadership award is going to Emily Friend. My last award is the Heart and Hustle Award, and this award just goes to a girl who we felt stood out just a little bit more. She was always positive. It didn't matter if we were practicing or in a game, she was always giving it her all. If she was on the field or on the bench, she was cheering on her team, trying to keep others engaged in the game. I was just very proud of her overall. And that award is going to Jillian Ganji. I just want to end in saying thank you to all the parents for softball and basketball. Without you guys encouraging your kids and devoting the time to them to get them to games and practices, it wouldn't be possible. So thank you all for a great year, and we look forward to seeing you next year.
Hello everyone, I am Ashley Jones and I am the head coach for the girls basketball team. Tonight I'd like to acknowledge the players along with the awards they have earned. Ava Billingsley, Cherish Cope, Kennedy Craze, Briley Eade, Emily Friend, Catherine Jennings, Emma Keeling, Lizette Rodriguez, Emma Smith, and Jocelyn Walker. I would also like to thank my assistant coaches Chris Kretzinger and Shannon Winters. As for the season, this group of girls, they could always make you laugh, even when you were trying to be serious. They always had positive attitudes and came ready to practice. During the season, they had some awesome wins, but some tough losses. In the end, they showed great improvements. And now I'd like to announce the awards. Our first award is the Rebounding Award. This goes to a girl who worked hard on offense and defense and held her ground under the basket. And that award goes to Catherine Jennings. Our next award is the Defense Award for Most Steals. This individual gave it 100%, always hustling, and you could never get past her on defense. And that award goes to Emma Keeling. Our next award is the Offense Award for Most Assist. This is going to an individual who was our captain, but she could also see the floor very well. And that award goes to Briley Eade. Our next award is for Leading Scorer. This girl, she could really attack the basket, she could shoot inside, outside, and she was a big asset to our team. and that award goes to Catherine Jennings. Our final award is our Hustle and Heart Award. We feel like this individual just loves basketball. She always gave it 100%, always encouraging other players and really working together as a team. And that award goes to Emily Friend. Congratulations and good luck in high school.
Hey everyone, my name is Trey Schleif. I am the 8th grade coach for the junior high boys basketball team. And I know we can't all be together, but I wanted to give you guys a quick video about the awards and some of the accomplishments that these young men had. First off with the 7th grade team, which was coached by Braxton Allen and assisted by Ryan Spicer. So I'm just going to do theirs real fast. And the boys that played on that team are these: Maddox Burmeister, Adam Peets, Quentin Black, Garrett Patridge, Jordan Gosey, Alex Treat, Jace Moore, Tyler Herman, Jarrett Burkett, Trey Schlart, Braxton Huddleston, Cameron Boyer, Sheldon Rose, Jaden Lieb, Sam Blanchett, Carter Castleberry, and Vlad Lane. There's a bunch. There's like 17 of them. I know Braxton had a great time. It was his first year coaching. I know he really enjoyed it. One thing he wanted me to tell you was all about the success that they've had throughout the season, just the way they changed, the way they adapted to him and how they took after his coaching style, and how it was just an overall great year for him and the boys, and hopefully they got a lot out of it. And I know they're a real great team, that they learned how to shoot. They like to shoot. Their shooting team is something that was encouraging. We had a lot of certain plays and that encouraged many people to shoot, and it was just a great time that Braxton had with them. And they were fun to watch, and they had a lot of close games. So I'm really excited for them next year as 8th graders to come up and just have fun, and also encourage them in that. Next was the 8th grade team. This year they finished with a record of 13-9, and those boys that played throughout the whole entire season were the following: Lawson Spicer, Josh Nash, Neil Young, Tyler Conrad, Emery Aish, Jaden Yates, Quinn Eubinger, Trevor Johnson, Logan Atwood, Ty Leak, Aiden Jones, and Logan Bepler. These boys were a blast. We had a lot of fun together, a lot of messing around in practice. All the way from shooting half-court shots to three-quarter shots just for fun. But these boys were they're real interesting. They're just a real interesting group. The way they meshed, where their friendships and all of that. And when they played together, they knew it was time to get to work, especially in practice. One thing I really want to pay attention to is, we got to hold the Fairfield Tournament championship. That was real nice. We had a lot of just great memories, and I'm very thankful for them and what they offered and put out this year. Great group of boys. As many of you know, you've been around them a long time. Great group of kids. So we have a couple awards that I'm going to talk about. And the first one is this one. I call it the Triple Threat. It's more of our offensive award. And this one goes to Neil Young. Neil led in points. And so he was just a great asset to have down low and on the wing. He did what we needed him to do depending on the night, and many of you know the situation, the players, defense. So the first one goes to Neil. It's kind of our offensive award. Our second award that I gave is our defensive award, and that is just the stopper. And that one goes to Trevor Johnson. He was second in rebounds. He was first in steals. He was just always, if you came to a game, you heard me yell his name most. Hey, guard this guy, do this. I threw him into a lot of situations, and he's just a great athlete where he can just go out there and just basically do what was asked, and that's what he did. So he gets the defensive award. Our next one is the free throw award. Lawson Spicer got that, and he shot a little over 65% from the free throw line. He got that award. It was valuable. Beginning of the season, he didn't shoot a lot of free throws, and you need to be shooting free throws. You need to be attacking, and so that's something that he did, and he shot them well. This next one was voted on by the team, basically the teammate award, the one who would listen, the one who can encourage, and that's huge. If you've been around our practices and you heard me speak, if you can encourage and you can listen to your teammates, that's huge to me. And so this next person who got that is also Lawson Spicer. Like I said, this is voted on by the team. I gave them several different criteria, and I said, hey, fill in the blank to the person who fits this one best. And so this one's a great great award. And this next award is the CHA Award, C-H-A, the Character, Hustle, and Attitude Award. Parents, this is an award that I nailed down. I said this often. I said this every single day to the athletes and to the students. I said, listen, character, hustle, and attitude, that's all I want. And this one, it was really hard to just pick one person. So this one actually has 2 winners. After talking to the staff and all of this, we have 2 winners. And the first one is Jaden Yates, and the second one is Logan Atwood. These 2 boys, they did everything that I asked. And not just me, just the coaching staff. They did what was required of them. Hey, I need you to set a pick. Don't let them out. Hey, I need you to do this. Hey, you might not be getting as much playing time tonight. Hey, you might need this. I need you to do this. They just did whatever was asked. And they had great attitude, and they showed great character, and they hustled nonstop. And for that, we're truly grateful. I know Coach Phil Lieb in the high school is going to be excited to have this group as they move on up through the years. I was assisted by Ryan Spicer this year, and he helped out with 7th and 8th. He was a great asset. I can't thank him enough for what he's done with these boys, been with them all the way up, and just thank him for what he's done to the program. And he was just a great coach to have alongside, to learn and to grow with, and also share some memories that we got to share together. Overall, this was a great group, and I'm very thankful, and I'm looking forward to the next years with these boys. Thanks, and we're just happy to have a great season, and hopefully we're ready for the next one. Thanks. Have a good one.
Hi, I'm Chris Kretzinger. I'm the 7th grade girls basketball coach, and I just wanted to take a second to recognize these young women because they put in a lot of work and a lot of effort, and they deserve some recognition. We didn't have the greatest record. We finished 5-16. However, 7 of these losses, we lost by under 5 points. The girls had a lot of fight in them, and they never gave up. And possibly if I had had a little more experience, they would have had a winning season. They have a great future ahead of them, and I look forward to seeing what they can do. I would like to name these players: Raquel Allen, Jalen Burgess, Peyton Campos, Jaden Carter, Ava Darrow, Myra Dennehy, Reagan Lewis, Jenny Pallas, Elena Warren, and Cadence Yeager. As I said, all of these ladies are great, and I loved how hard they worked, and I just hope that they keep it up and remember to be the best teammate that they can be in the future. If nothing else, always encourage each other. And I'd also like to give a shout out to the 8th graders. These girls were my first players that I ever coached, so I have a special place in my heart for them. And I hate that because of the virus, things are looking a lot different for them. But I just want them to know that they'll always be special in my eyes, and good luck in high school. Thanks.
Hello, I'm Alyssa Rogers, and I am the Scholastic Bowl coach for FHJHS. And we had 26 members on our team this year. And I'm going to start off by introducing them 6th grade first. The very first one is Caroline Aish, Haley Wicke, Brendan Landreth, Eden Gibbons, Draven Taylor, McKenna Hackney, Michael Weaver, Braden Baker, Braden Berry, Emma Hudson, Kaylin Harper, and Noah Hatcher. 7th graders: Zayden Lewis, Jaden Albin, Adam Peets, Jesse Stewart, Jace Moore, Xavier Brown, Isabel Holman, Ava Hurd, and Evan Gill. And for my 8th grade letter winners this year, we have Andrew Wicke, Katie Muskoff, Emery Aish, Logan Atwood, and Elijah Luzatter. The team was 8-0 this season. And we tied for first place for the Quinn County Conference of 12 teams. In conference play, our team actually received 3 awards this year. We had 2 people score in the top 10 for the 12 teams. The first one, which I have your award right here, Emery Aish will receive the 8th place score award for the top 10. And my third award is Andrew Wicke. He actually got 3rd place out of 12 teams in our conference. Next, we have our team award. Don't know if you can see that. We actually went undefeated this year, 8-0, and this is the entire team's plaque. We had an amazing season, even though it was short, and I am so proud of all of you. I have 2 more awards to give out, and I do not have them with me right now. The Team Captain Award is the first one, and it goes to Katie Muskoff. Katie was 1 out of the 14 on my traveling team, and she was the only girl. So she has a bunch of stories about the bus rides, probably. Katie was a trooper, and I am proud to announce that my Team Captain Award goes to Katie. I also have one more award, and it is for the MVP, the team MVP. And it's going to go to Andrew Wicke. He scored 46 points this season in match play, and he had over 300 points scored during practice. So that is our MVP for this 2020 season. To my 8th graders, the team quarantined. We're all going to miss you so much, and you know that you all will always have a very special place in my heart. I love each and every one of you. I've made so many memories that I'm never going to forget, and I hope that you guys feel the same way. I want to wish you good luck in high school, and I know that you guys will be able to do anything because you are so smart, and you will be successful in whatever you choose to be. To the rest of my team, I miss you guys, and I'm looking forward to a great season next year. And I can't wait to see all of your smiling faces in my classroom soon. Bye!
I'm going to recognize the 7th and 8th grade volleyball players and announce the 2 8th grade award winners for this season. My 7th grade players were Caitlin Allen, Libby Backus, Jadalyn Burgess, Peyton Campos, Ava Darrow, Carly Frost, Briley Keach, Reagan Lewis, Malia McKinney, Jenny Powless, Riley Ross, Maggie Scarborough, Sophie Scarborough, Kendall Sessions, and Cadence Yeager. Our season goes by really fast, and there's a ton to learn really quickly, and all of you did a really good job improving throughout the course of the season, so I hope to see you back next year to continue on that improvement. Now my 8th grade players were Camry Austin, Ava Billingsley, Ella Borcherding, Addison Brown, Briley Eade, Summer Feldake, Madison Fletcher, Emily Friend, Ellie Garatas, Ivy Hibbets, Arabella Kulig, Jaden Lewis, JB Salmorin, and Rhea Simpson. I think my favorite thing about this season was that the girls were supportive of each other. We didn't have the best record, but I think all of the girls achieved a personal goal, whether that be get so many aces in a game or simply just get the ball over the net serving in practice. And when that did happen, it was really fun to watch because it kind of brought everyone together. I was really proud of that. Another thing that made me really proud was that the girls practiced really good sportsmanship among other teams. We definitely saw some rough attitudes on the road, but my girls did not partake in that. And that really speaks volumes for their character, and they all deserve an award for that. I only have 2 awards to issue, though, this year. So I try to base my awards on drive rather than skill alone, because these players are brand new to the game. So my first award is called the Coach's Award. This is going to a player that was excellent for the team morale. She never stopped hustling. She pushed herself in every single game in practice and was ready and willing to try any position that I threw her into, and she ended up in literally every position at one time or another by the end of the season. The Coach's Award goes to JB Salmorin. My second award is called the Captain's Award. This award is going to a girl that was always aware of the positions around her as well as her own, and her effort and her hustle was outstanding, especially at the Fairfield tournament where we played 5 games in one day. The captain's award goes to Emily Friend. I had a great time watching all of you improve so quickly during the season, and I hope to see you at the next level, continuing to learn and enjoy the game. Thanks.
Hello everyone, my name is Kaylee Heimlich and I'm the junior high cheer coach at FHJHS. I would first like to start by thanking the girls, parents, school staff, administrators, and the school board for making this year happen. This year we had some changes. We allowed the 6th graders to try out that were coming up from the elementary school, and that was a great change and really helped our numbers this year. And I would like to thank the athletic committee for allowing that to happen. Next, I'm going to go ahead and read off the list of girls who were a part of the squad this year. 6th graders, I have Tylee Cook, Emma Lehman, Haley Wicke, Sydney Dawkins, and Elise Duke. I have 2 7th graders, Maggie Scarborough and Riley Keach. And then my 8th graders, Ella Borcherding, Jaden Lewis, Kaylee Grubrall, Camry Austin, and Samantha Mossbarger. We had a great year this year. The girls worked very hard. Despite some injuries we had, they were all able to be healthy and strong for the end of this year, and I'm so glad that we were able to end the year on a good note. The girls did so well adapting to the new changes and being good role models for the incoming 6th graders. They looked great in their new uniforms, and they worked so hard on their 8th grade night routine that I'm so proud of them. And girls, I wish I were there to tell you, but I'm so proud of you and all your hard work that you put in all year long. So thank you, and I miss you guys. Next, I have 2 awards that I would like to give. The first one is Most Improved, and this goes to a girl who worked so hard all year long. She really made such gains in cheerleading this year. Not only did she put in so much work during practices and games, but I know she spent a lot of nights, a lot of weekends working hard to try to better herself, and I really appreciate this. Not only did she ask for help from me and want to put in time and effort in practice, but I know she sought out some help from high school girls, and she's just made a huge improvement this year, and that goes to Emma Lehman. And Emma, you have a plaque, and you will probably get it sometime soon, although I'm not sure when. So I'm so proud of you, Emma. Keep up the hard work, and I can't wait to see what next year brings for you. And my last award is the Leadership Award. This goes to a girl who has worked hard all year long, actually all 3 years that I've had her in cheerleading. Not only is she a good role model on the squad and in practice and at games, she's also a great role model at school. I am able to see the girls at school and kind of keep up to date with what they're doing as far as grades and clubs and activities and if they're getting in trouble or not. I can tell you that this girl does not get in trouble, but that's not the only reason I chose her for this. She's such a great leader. She's kind of quiet and reserved, but she leads by example, and I think that's the biggest statement that anyone can make. And I am truly proud of her, and I can't wait for her for high school cheer and to see how that turns out for her. And that is Ella Borcherding. So Ella, I am so proud of you. Thanks for being such a great role model to all the girls. You really put in a lot of hard work the last 3 years I've had you in cheerleading, and I'm so proud of you. And you will also get a plaque sometime soon, but I'm not sure when. That is all my awards for this year. I'd just like to say thanks to the parents and the girls for putting in all the time and effort. I can't wait to see what next year holds for us. This was such a great group, and I just imagine all the things just to get better next year. So thank you guys for watching, and I miss you all and hope you're safe and healthy.
Welcome to the Virtual Sports Awards Banquet. My name is Aaron Cox, the head coach of the Floyd Hinson Junior High Pups baseball team. And tonight we're going to be recognizing my players as well as the awards that they have earned. First, I'm going to recognize all the players, both varsity and JV. In 8th grade, we have Logan Atwood, Ollie Collins, Tyler Conrad, Ethan Houston, Aiden Jones, Trevor Johnson, Tanner Roberts, Jaden Yates, and Neil Young. My 7th graders, Quentin Black, Colin McGrew, Jace Moore, Garrett Patridge, Sheldon Rose, Trey Sharp, and Jesse Stewart. And my 6th graders, Benny Allen, Ian Jones, Isom Lusk, Hayden Prather, Draven Taylor, and Carter Walden. And then my assistant coaches this year were Greg Schaefer and Alan Tolliver. We had a very good, successful year as far as the varsity goes. We accomplished one goal of ours, which is to win regionals, and then advanced on to state, where we placed fourth. A team record of 16-6, which I am very proud of. I'm proud of our boys. And then, of course, in JV, we added a few more games to their schedule this year, and I believe they played 5 or 6 games. So we're building for the future. I'd like to go ahead and give out the awards for this year. My offense award, he batted .405, had 32 hits, 22 of them were singles. He had 27 RBIs, 21 runs, and that award goes to Neil Young. My defensive award, I'm looking at him on my phone, so I'm not checking anything else. My defensive award, this year he had 118 total chances, had 4 errors with a fielding percentage of .966, and this defensive award goes to Logan Atwood. My pitching award, this really could have gone to two players that I really relied on pretty heavily all year, and then especially getting into the postseason. But my pitching award this year goes to Tyler Conrad. And my stolen base award, with 28 stolen bases, is Garrett Patridge. And then my heart award is the only award that I hand out that is not stat related. It's just somebody that I know cares about the game, which is, I would feel like all my players. But I know that he's given 110%. I know that he wasn't in a position where he wanted to be last year and really worked in the off season. And he really contributed this year for me. And this year's heart award goes to Jaden Yates. And then this will be my last year as I'm stepping down as head coach of the baseball team and stepping out of education. So I know that I feel like I have some unfinished business, and I know that my players that are coming up next year and the next few years, they feel like they have unfinished business after finishing fourth. I know that we'd like to finish higher. So I wish you the best. And my 8th graders, as you go into high school and continue to do great things, I wish you the best, and just best of luck to everybody and good luck. Thank you.
In closing, first of all, I would like to thank our 8th grade athletes for the time and effort they gave to FHJHS. And hopefully in the future, I will see you competing at the high school level for many years to come. A very unique year in that we didn't get to finish volleyball and we didn't get to run track at all. And that is actually one of my favorite sports, in that we get so many kids to compete, and there are so many different events that, you know, when it's just about their own time and competition, I really enjoy watching the kids improve, because it's not necessarily about winning, it's about getting better. This is going to change the landscape of athletics forever, and hopefully we will get through this, and then we will learn to improve, and it will be a better world because of it. Thank you. Have a good evening.